Bangle with the Manna Group, back again, share some real estate information with everybody. Today I want to take a little bit of time and talk about title insurance versus home warranty. So title insurance is a very important step in the process of owning a home. Whether you're selling or purchasing, it's almost always typically involved. What happens is the seller will purchase a title policy, an insurance policy, that they are insuring the warranty deed of the property is owned free and clear by them, and then any claim to ownership from the point of transfer backwards in time, they have an insurance policy saying that they own it free and clear. So the way I commonly explain this to people is that if Joe Blow comes out of the blue and says, "Hey, I'm Uncle Buck, and I actually have this will that says so-and-so willed the house to me," and it is legitimate, then the title insurance company will go and investigate. They'll then say, "Hey, is this claim legitimate?" And if it is, they'll pay that person out, whatever is the fair ownership stake that they have, and that's the insurance from the title policy. It's kind of interesting because the insurance is backwards in time, it's not forward in time. So you're saying, hey, I the seller, ensure that you are getting a piece of property that is owned free and clear. So the seller pays for it. Typically when you're buying a home, if you're using financing, which large majority of people are, a lender is going to require you to get an additional title insurance, and that covers their interest. So you will have the seller buys policy, and then the buyer will buy an additional policy. If you're purchasing a home with cash and not using any kind of financing, you're not going to buy that additional buyer's policy. You're going to have just the seller's homeowner's policy. Title insurance also goes, the title company will go and do a bunch of research on the property, and they'll look for any existing liens, any easements, any extraordinary assessments, what taxes are due or have been paid or past due, and they'll give a whole breakdown. You get a full title report that buyer and seller will review and look and go, hang on a second, why is this lien there from XY roofers? That bill has been paid in full. Maybe there was an error. That blemish can be removed through things. You also get like a full, if there's an easement for somebody who owns land behind your property, it needs the right of way of access. There'll be an easement recorded against the property. There's usually a map associated with that. You can see those maps, understand, okay, property has this, it has an easement from the power company because there's a power pole on the property. So there's a lot of information in the title report. The title company is pulling that information so that they know what they're insuring, and that they're not saying, okay, we insure it, and then they missed, say there was some kind of easement that was actually recorded with the county and they didn't know that. Then the person who bought the property could go back to the title company and say, hey, you told me that this property was owned free and clear, there wasn't any impediments on it. I've discovered that there's this easement, the neighbor keeps driving through my property to get to his, they discover it's a legitimate thing, and the title company would then pay out an heir. So that's an extremely uncommon occurrence because it's all public record. So they have access to all that. They have a ton of data on properties, and they put that kind of insurance policy together. Title insurance is extremely important in the purchasing and selling of homes. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out and we can answer those for you.